Let's talk about the figures with Sky's Laura Bundock, who joins me now. And Laura, the figures going up by another 494 lives. The government is obviously concerned about the prospect of there being another peak.
Yeah, that's right. And it's interesting hearing from Professor Diamond there, because he's talking about the fact we've got lots of different epidemics within the UK. So that's not just epidemics occurring in hospitals, but it's important to look at those in care homes and in the community as well. And what the figures from the ONS are showing us is that in all of those categories, the figures are coming down, but they're coming down more slowly, particularly when it comes to care homes. And of course, you need to be able to get on top of this death rate to make sure it continues to fall, because if it doesn't, then we'll start to see a rise in the number of deaths, and that will create this second peak. And that's what everyone is worried about. Professor Diamond is also worried about the death rates when it comes not just to COVID-related deaths, but the indirect deaths. So the deaths where people aren't accessing the healthcare they maybe need to. This is known as the excess mortality for all causes. So the number of deaths that are higher than normal that we'd expect. And so there is a worry that we're going to see an increase in deaths surrounding excess mortality generally. It can also bring about a spike in mortality rates further down the line. So if people aren't being referred for cancer services, for example, or indeed if the recession isn't V-shaped, if it's an L-shaped recession, so it drops down and then stabilises at a low level, there is a fear this will push more people into poverty. And we know poverty is strongly linked to mortality as well. So lots of concerns here, and all linked into whether or not we can and whether or not we should start to ease more of the lockdown.